be going over Clockify. Clockify is an app to basically record your time and just see what you're working on, at least if you're doing it just for your own personal use. Other people use Clockify to manage teams and other things like that, but today I'll just be going over how to use Clockify for your own personal use to just track your own time and how much time you're spending on your own personal projects. So the first thing I'll go over is the dashboard. This is what Clockify's dashboard looks like. It'll give you a quick view of your entire week. It'll show you how much you're working on every week, and as you'll see later, you can assign colors to your projects. So it'll show you how much of each project you're working on like this. It also shows you the total time you've clocked in the entire week at the top left, and it also shows you your top project. There's also on the right your most tracked activities. It shows you my most tracked activities editing YouTube videos. So I spent 5 hours on it this week. So that's my top activity, and it just shows you your top 10. But you can also switch to all, so it'll show you all of your activities. If you scroll down on the dashboard, you can also see a little pie chart with all the activities that you have done this week. This just shows you how much time you spent on different projects throughout this week. And it also shows you this in a bar graph format with what percentage of time you spent on each project. Next, I'll go over the project section. To go here, you just click on the projects bar. Sometimes this is hidden. If you just click the 3 bars at the top, you can open all of these. So if you go to projects, the first thing you'll see, if you just got Clockify, you'll see nothing over here. But to add a project, you just create new project. And basically here you enter your project name. If you're doing this for like a professional business or whatever, this is not the tutorial for you, but if you are doing a professional business, you can do templates and other things like that and attach people to it and make it public and all of that stuff. But if you're using Clockify for your own personal use, you can do whatever you want. Like projects can include, I don't know, like studying for school. And then you can assign a color for it. I'll just go with yellow here for now. And you can just press create and it'll create a project, studying for school. So in your project, after you've tracked it for a while, you can see that it'll show you how much time you've tracked for that particular project. So I have things like doing a certain textbook that I do a lot, and then doing like chemistry or exercising or doing math or other science related things, or YouTube stuff, writing, etc. Now, if you want to delete a project, you just go to the 3 dots over here, and first you have to archive it. So I'll archive this, and then if you go to the 3 dots again, you can find the delete button, and if you press delete, it'll ask you if you're sure you want to delete this project, and I'll just go ahead and press delete. So I will not be going over the teams or the categories or tags or anything, because those are more advanced features and I want to keep this tutorial nice and simple. The next thing I'll go over is the reports that Clockify gives. So you can hover over reports and you can see summary, detailed, weekly, or shared reports, any of these. But if you also just click on reports, it'll automatically go to your summary, and you can also go to detailed, weekly, or shared reports from the top bar over here. So in the summary, it'll just show you your week in total, and then it'll also show you how much of it is billable and whatnot. And I don't know why it says billable for me over here, but since this is just like a personal Clockify, none of it, I'm not getting money from any of it, so this is $0. And then it'll also show how much you've done in each different project this week. So there's that as well. Then if you go over to detailed reports, you will find just everything that you have entered in for this entire week, and you'll see the user, the amount you were paid for it, the tags you have, and how long you were doing that project. The weekly report just basically gives each project you have and just which day you worked on them. It shows like how much time you spent on each one of those on that day, and just other things like that. You can like choose these settings and find more about those things. Then there's also shared reports, in which you can basically see links to like your shared reports, and they'll all appear here. But this is mainly for like more professional uses of Clockify, so I won't get into that now. Next, I'll go over the calendar. So the calendar basically shows all the things that you have basically tracked into Clockify for that week, and you can just switch to like last week or back to this week. And you can just see how like what all the different things that you worked on and all the times that you've tracked for those days. And you can also track a project using the calendar as well, instead of going to the time tracker, which I'll explain in a moment. Instead, you can just say like, I did something over here. I did for 45 minutes. I did from 11:45 to 12:30, and you can just type in something like, I don't know, I'm recording the video, so I'll just say record video, select project. You can just search. I'll search YouTube, and then actually doing this from, and you can make sure you have the right AM or PM, because that happens to me a lot. So you can say that and press add, and then it'll add and track this time for you. Another way to do the same thing is to go to time tracker. And for time tracker, you can basically just enter the same thing, like record video, and select the category, which is YouTube, then put in the time, and then add it. But I will not add it right now because I just added that. Okay, so that is Clockify for you. That was a really quick tutorial on just personal uses of Clockify. It's not really for professional uses, and I know I've said that a lot, but it's different. So it's very simple, just for you getting ready to use Clockify, just to track your own productivity. So yes, I hope you liked this video. Make sure to like this video if you do like it, and subscribe if you want to keep seeing more videos like this one, and more videos related to productivity and time management and all of that stuff, and just from like the perspective of like a high schooler. I'll also be posting high school related things on my channel, so stay tuned for that, and bye.